People are always asking me how to communicate with their narcissistic spouse. Well, over all the years that I've been working with people in these marriages to narcissists, I've realized that there are three distinct stages of how you should be communicating, depending on where in the process you are. And they're very different ways of communicating. So in this video, I want to explain the three different stages and the three different types of communication that you should be using. But first, will you do me a favor and subscribe to my channel? That's how these videos are going to get in front of more of the people who really need to hear this information. I'm Victoria McCooey. I'm a narcissist divorce coach, a motivational speaker, and the creator of the Reclaim Your Power system. I help people every day who are right where you are, stuck in a toxic marriage to a narcissistic spouse, or already engaged in a contentious divorce from one. All right, so I want to explain to you the three different stages I've identified in the process of divorcing a narcissistic spouse. The first stage is the planning stage. You know you need to leave this toxic situation, but you don't know exactly how yet. So you're gathering your information, you're documenting, you're getting your paperwork together, you are on the down low. The narcissist doesn't suspect anything, so you want to get ahead of the narcissist here. So you want to get your ducks in a row before they have any idea of what's about to happen. Also, you want to try to start healing, because if you stay in this compromised state, chances are you won't be able to get through it the first time. You know, most women, the statistics show, go around this cycle of trying to leave a narcissistic spouse 7 times before they can actually get out for good, because the narcissist will sabotage their efforts every time. Love bomb, hoover them back in, bully them, make it seem like it's too difficult. So you need to start healing now, even while you're still in the marriage, so that you'll have the stamina and the strength to get through. I call this the Stepford wife stage, where you're pretending that everything's okay. You're pretending like it's just status quo. You're still going through the motions of doing everything the way you always did them. You try not to engage in any of the narcissistic abuse because you're trying to heal, but you don't tell them your plan. You're getting ahead of it. You're getting your ducks in a row. So what that looks like is you're just pretending like you don't realize that they're abusing you. You pretend like you don't understand the dirty looks or the nasty comments or the disparaging remarks or whatever it is that's going on in your life. You just pretend like it's not happening, like you don't even notice. So it's sort of like the Stepford wife who is just a robot and looks pleasant and friendly and nice, but there's nothing there. You just keep a smile on your face, pretend like everything's fine, and that you don't even notice that they're being abusive. The second stage I've identified is that period during the litigation. All right, now the divorce is filed. Now you're under the watchful eye of the court. Now there are lawyers involved. Maybe there's a parental coordinator or a law guardian. Anyway, you're under a microscope. So unfortunately, courts and all these people involved in a custody battle or the divorce system don't understand narcissistic abuse. They're not experts at it. They don't understand that you're compromised, that you're triggered by whatever the narcissist says or does or the looks they give you. They don't understand this type of abuse. So you have to act as if you're fine, that you're not compromised by this, because they won't understand. So here's what that looks like. You're friendly, you're cooperative, you're collaborative, you hopefully are using a parenting app. And if you don't know what that is, I have another video that I'll link here about using a parenting app during divorce. That's where all of your communication will be going through, like a portal, and all eyes can be on it. The judge, the lawyers, the parenting coordinator, everybody can see the correspondence between the two of you. So you have to be friendly and nice and cooperative and maybe helpful just while you're under this microscope, just so that it looks like you're the mature, capable, good parent, and you can rise above this and you can pretend like everything's fine. Believe me, the narcissist is going to do an Academy Award winning performance during this period of being the perfect parent, the perfect spouse, the perfect everything, so you look like the bad guy. So don't take the bait. This is a really difficult period, and this is when a coach really comes in handy so that you don't get triggered, you don't react in a way that's going to hurt you. And finally, the third stage is when the divorce is final. You're post-divorce. The ink is dry. You've moved on. Nobody's watching you anymore. You're on your own. This is when you can do the gray rock method, where you give no emotion. You're not friendly. You're not friendly. You're completely bland. There's no emotion in anything you write, and you keep writing. You never have voice-to-voice conversations. You keep everything writing. If you're off the parenting app at that point, then you insist that all of your communications stay in email. And yes, you can do that. You can make those boundaries. So you are information only. You only supply information that is absolutely necessary. You don't tell the other person what you think, what you want, what you wish, how you want things to go. Nothing, just information. So what we call this kind of parenting, where you're not ever doing anything together, we call it parallel parenting. So you're parenting the children when they're with you on your time the way you want, and so is the narcissist. You don't try to inflict your opinions onto what's going on at the narcissist's house, and you don't allow them to inflict their opinions on you. You give as little information as possible, because the narcissist, with any information, will try to sabotage your plans, will try to undermine you, will try to derail you, will try to counter-parent. So the less the narcissist knows about anything going on your time, the better. So I hope that gives you a lot more understanding of the different ways that are best to communicate with your narcissist during this process. If you'd like more help with this, then you can book a strategy session with me, and I'll give you my best advice on your particular situation. You can get right on my calendar. There will be a link in the description below. Did you find this information helpful? I hope you did. If you liked this video, will you please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I've linked a couple of other videos here that I think you might also like, so I hope I see you in the next video.